Hi everyone, welcome back to the Dr. Sia channel. In the video, what's going on with my hair? Alright, and sorry. I just suddenly realized my hair and I'm like, what is... Anyway, we're going to be talking about trauma bonds, and we're going to be talking about a particular type of trauma bond that you might have not realized is actually a trauma bond, which is called Stockholm Syndrome. Let's get started. All right, so what is trauma bonding? Trauma bonding is when rather than connect to another person because of love, because you have a very loving feeling, and they have a very loving feeling, and the healthy part of you seeks the healthy part of them, your good experiences, your nourishing experiences, your caring experiences matches their caring, nourishing, and healing experiences, and the two of you come together. A trauma bond instead is almost a reenactment of earlier trauma, meaning for a child, for example, who was consistently criticized by their father, for example, might then, when they find a partner, be attracted towards a person who is constantly critical, who is always critical. For the other person that is trauma bonding, they, for example, had a father that was always critical towards the mother or towards their brothers, and so they've learned to mimic the father's criticism, to be critical. And this person has learned that the only person they can be with is someone who is critical, and voila, a trauma bond. This is not because there are two people who are bonding because of their love or because of their health or because of their care or because of their healthy sides. There might be some love there, but the thing that pulls them together is both of these people's earlier trauma. Right? So that's what a trauma bond is. Now, with that in mind, here's one type of trauma bond that you might never have heard of before, which is called Stockholm Syndrome, or you may have heard of it. It's this form of trauma bonding that happened when there was a hostage situation in Stockholm, Sweden, and some of the people who, once the hostage situation was over, they actually expressed some genuinely tender and caring feelings towards their hostage taker. Now, if you think about that, for those people who experience that, for those people who experience some caring feelings and some connection and actually want to get closer to their hostage taker, that's a trauma bond. They are bonding to the hostage taker because when the hostage taker is scaring them, being threatening and violent and so on and so forth, something within them goes, oh yeah, this is familiar to me. I know this feeling. I've had this feeling in my life before. I'm kind of falling for this guy here. Right? That's a trauma bond. This man was being violent, he was being scary, he was being distressed, he was being loud, he was being forceful. And any one of those experiences over a recurring period of time, a consistent kind of period of time as this hostage situation went on and on and on, kept pulling this sense within the person who's bonding to the hostage taker, to the hostage takee, if you will, is going, okay, there's something here. I'm starting to develop feelings for this person. I'm starting to develop feelings for this hostage taker. I'm starting to like him. Trauma bond. Now, Stockholm Syndrome is one that is very particularly unique because it's of a hostage situation. But what I've done is I've put together a whole list of other types of bonds, other types of trauma bonds that would much more likely be happening in everyday life. I'm going to coin these terms. Hopefully, y'all are going to go and spread these terms and tell everybody that I was the one who coined these terms. And then we're all going to get famous here on YouTube. And the good part about that is, well, because we're actually telling a lot of truth and a lot of information that we have here is actually spoken casually, but really based on good, solid science, we might get more attention. We might actually be able to spread more information out there, and more people will be informed and less people will be unwell. I suppose that's my channel agenda, actually. So please go ahead, get ready for the next videos coming up, and comment, let me know, like, subscribe. Thank you very much.